Oh, thank God for preheating. Oh, start this puppy up. Welcome to the vlog, guys. Today, radio off. Heat's coming on. It's going to be loud. Today, we are going to the dealership. We're going to take the Kia in for some recall stuff, and we're going to get them to take a look at a couple little tiny things, and we'll see what the experience is. I'll bring you guys along. Let's go. Stop. I know, I need a winter intro. All this summer stuff and this summer intro is making me feel jealous. I know I need a winter intro. As I'm driving, I realize one small problem with owning an EV. Well, not even an EV, but owning... Let's zoom in a little bit here. One small problem with owning an EV from Kia, or the Soul EV, is that not all Kia dealerships, I don't know if it's like that where you guys are, but not all Kia dealerships have licensed, certified EV technicians to work on your car. The Kia dealership where I live is 5 minutes down the street from me, but it's a small little dealership, and they don't actually sell the Soul EV, so therefore they don't have a certified technician or mechanic. So I've got to go out of my way. That's the only problem. Okay, just pulling into Lockwood Kia. That seems to be the closest one to where I live. I guess this is considered Burlington. I thought it was Oakville, but it's going to be Burlington. Okay, before I go in, I just want to make a note here of the history here. That's right. So you can see we have high 18s, 19s, 17s and stuff. One thing I'm looking forward to is they're going to reflash the MCU here. This whole thing is called the MCU. They're going to reflash it, and apparently part of the recall is supposed to make it more efficient, so you're supposed to get better mileage. Hi, how are you doing? Good. Here for an appointment. I'm a little bit late, 9 o'clock. Okay folks, I'm here at Lockwood Kia, getting the service done, getting those recalls done. I'm going to be here for a few hours, but it's a cool place. Like all Kia dealerships, I think that sell EVs, not, I don't know about all Kias, but all Kias that sell EVs, they have a public charging spot. Let's go take a look at it. This is their shuttle. It actually looks like they have two, because this shuttle is plugged in. I'm not sure what year this is, but as you can see, it's plugged in to the charging station, as they call it here, that's well labeled. And then on the side here by the doors, there's another one. So I guess I gotta have to check PlugShare, but there's another one here. I don't know if there's two. This one looks like it's accessible to the public. Okay, I thought I was gonna be here forever. These Kia guys are really fast. Got my invoice, no charge, everything's recall, car's perfect, brakes are perfect. Let's go check it out. Look at that! These guys even washed the car for me. Awesome. You know what? I think that's what dealers do these days. They wash the cars as you come in for a service, but I hardly ever bring this car in. That I don't get this fancy experience. Cool. Let's start her up and see what has changed. That looks all normal. -5, 104 kilometers. That's interesting because it wasn't charged, and I came here. I think I'd have to go back and check the video. You know, hold on. Let me go back and check the video. Okay, I just rewound the video and checked it. We came here at 83 kilometers left. We've got 104. That's 25% increase. If my math is correct, it may not be, and don't correct me if it isn't. But wow, that's an extra 20 plus kilometers. And like I said, we didn't charge. So let's go over here to the EV and 80%. I think that's what we came at. 104 kilometers. Wow. This updated, what do they call it? Let me see what they call it here. Updated logic improvement. So that's the onboard charger, the BCM update. So that's what they did, and that's what you get. You get an extra 20% efficiency. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if this is all erased. Nope, it's still there. Interesting. Let's not do the kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Let's just say 194, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. 194 kilowatts. So let's see what it's going to be to go home. Yeah, everything else looks the same. So I think the only difference in this whole logic board update, flash update, is the energy consumption. So let's go home, do the same 16 kilometers, and see what the range is like. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. My stupid error. When I got here and I had 83 left. Okay, before I go in, I just want to make a note here. I didn't have the climate on. Now that I have the climate on, we're actually down to 91. I didn't have the heat on, and that's why it was showing. See, if I turn off the heat right now, the climate, it'll jump to 103. So quite a difference in climate. We're at 80%. We're at 91 kilometers. This is the first time in a long time this winter that I've noticed the battery percent is actually lower than the kilometers. Usually this is like 70 something, while this is 80, or if this was 60, this would be 50 something. This is the first time. You'll get this a lot in the summertime, but in the wintertime, this is the first time this winter where I've seen that it's actually higher than this number. Okay, we're off. We've left Lockwood. Great guys at Lockwood. I was talking to one of the, I guess they saw me filming, and one of the guys came up to me and politely said, you know what, no problem taking pictures. He thought I was taking pictures. I told him later that I was actually filming, and he said, just don't put any of the guys' faces in there. I said, you know what, I fully respect that. I explained to him that, you know what, I respect people's privacy, and they'd be definitely grayed out if anyone's faces, when I say gray, I mean blurred out, if anyone's faces are in there. And he was cool about it. Then I was talking to this other sales guy, name is Charles. If you ever need a car and you're in a GTA, the west part of the GTA, Oakville, Burlington, Milton, and you want a Soul EV and you're thinking about it, come check out Lockwood Kia. This isn't a paid advertisement. I got it. Everyone thinks in this day and age they got to say that. And they probably do sometimes they don't. My point is, if you're looking for a car, got into a nice long conversation with Charles at Lockwood Kia there. He's very up to speed on his going under the bridge. Okay, he's very up to speed on his Soul EV. He knows the car inside and out, and he said an interesting thing to me, which I am shocked. Let me zoom in a bit. That I am actually shocked about. I am surprised, happily surprised. He says that they're selling at that location alone. I don't know what Kia overall is. I'd be interested to know, actually. I'd be very curious. But he says at that location, they sell 30% of all their cars sold are EVs. And seeing that the only EV they have is a Soul EV, is very interesting. It's very shocking. 30% of the cars they sell. And that's a small location. That's a small dealership. That's not a big, huge dealership by any stretch of the imagination. So 30% of the cars that go out the door are EVs. That's got to say something for the adoption of electric vehicles in this day and age. Anyways, great guys here at Lockwood Kia. Go check them out if you get a chance. What a stupid newbie mistake on my part, thinking that it was 20. I was actually so happily surprised. I'm like, wow, he just got 20% more range on his car. Stupid me, didn't know that I didn't have the climate on. And rookie mistake, that's all I gotta say, rookie. Okay folks, we're home, and looking at the consumption here, 195 as you can see, I made my full tree. Eco level 8. When we went, it was 194. So it's funny. We actually spent more energy, even though this is supposed to be. You know what? Like I said, I think we're going to have to let it go down a little bit more, maybe to 50%, and then charge it up overnight and see what it is for the next couple days. Because people on the forums have been saying that they've noticed a range increase and a new calculation with the consumption. Okay, folks, I didn't give you a rundown of what was done on the car. So here's a quick rundown for the recall. In case you have it and you've got a recall letter, you might want to take it in. The first one was the steering gear assembly pinion plug inspection. And then the other two recalls, there were 3 altogether. The other 2 recalls were all for the computer. The onboard charger, as we know, that's the dreaded onboard charger that we have problems with. Knock on wood, I haven't yet. The logic improvement, they did some onboard charger update, the ECM update. And then the third one was the BMS. I'm assuming BMS is battery management system. The logic for the climate control system improvement. So this is what's supposed to improve your range and stuff like that. Okay, guys, it's a few hours later, and I decided to come, the car's charged, and I decided to come and take a look and see what the range is. 100% with the climate on, as you can see, 124 kilometers. I haven't seen, I can't even remember, I don't think I've seen 124 kilometers in months. Usually this winter, as it's been pretty frigid this winter, when it's at 100%, it's been either just below like 95, 98 kilometers, and I've been making do with that, or it's been like just over 100. You know what? My calculations of it being about 20% difference earlier today was correct. Anyways, that's it. Like I said, I will still keep monitoring it for the next few days and see what it's like. But you know what? If you guys haven't gone and or if you haven't gotten your recall and you got time to go to the dealership, I highly recommend going to the dealership, seeing what the status on your recall. If you got a recall, get some time, go on in, and it will recalculate and redo everything, and you will get some well-needed range if you're in these winter climates like most people are here in southern Ontario or anywhere in Canada, and you will get back some of your lost range. Until the next video, folks, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. Do me a favor, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.